Well, the Upstate couple you're about to meet had to deal with headache after the father was mistakenly declared dead by the Social Security Administration.
Fox Carolina's Zach PRELUTSKY looked into this mistake and found out it's more common than you'd think.
Marie and Charles Whitner's oldest son, Charles Dylon Whitner, passed away in March at the age of 54. A couple of weeks later, they got a letter that would begin an avalanche of frustration for the next several weeks.
They leave and then I work on it.
This is the letter that I received, that we received, and it said, to the estate of Charles Whitner.
You got it personally.
When I read the letter, I was like, oh my goodness, they're thinking that you passed.
Charles Whitner is, in fact, not dead. We spent some time with him and his wife and grandson just to see for ourselves. But Charles was declared dead by the Social Security Administration in March.
You have no Medicare insurance. You no longer have a Social Security check. And that was like, oh my goodness, let's call.
Just weeks after laying their son Charles Dylon to rest, the Whitners now faced with an unnecessary struggle, not getting Social Security checks and a hold on their bank account and Medicare insurance.
How long are we supposed to wait before we can actually see some money? And I just kept saying, thank goodness we don't live from paycheck to paycheck.
Charles and his son shared first and last names, but have different birthdays, Social Security numbers. The father doesn't even have a middle name. The Whitners realized what happened, and everyone makes mistakes, but it took weeks to get the problem fixed.
I did not get any reassurance or, you know, they just said, we're just so sorry this happened, but if it happened to us, it could happen to other people.
The latest data from the Social Security Advisory Board revealed the agency declares around 8,000 living people dead out of nearly 3 million deaths reported each year. The region that oversees South Carolina declined an interview, but did give a statement that says, in part, quote, deaths are reported to Social Security primarily from the states, but also from family members, funeral homes, and financial institutions. If a person suspects that they have been incorrectly listed as deceased on their Social Security record, they should contact their local Social Security office as soon as possible. But Charles didn't feel like another statistic when he learned he was declared dead.
Turned around and went in there and sat down and shed some tears over my son.
The mistake is now fixed, and the Whitners are once again getting their Social Security checks and Medicare insurance. But for their troubles, the SSA offered them 1 free year of credit monitoring.
We don't need that. We don't want that. And I think that was sort of an insult.
The couple still isn't sure where the mistake was made, but wants to share their story as a cautionary tale, so maybe others don't have to go through the same experience.
I just don't want this to happen to other people because we were just so stressed. We weren't sleeping well. The anxiety level was terrible. Our patience had gotten short, and it was just not a good experience. And then to think back, you know, that we just lost our son, and it was just, oh, it was a terrible experience.
Because of privacy laws, the Social Security Administration says it cannot discuss individual cases. A spokesperson for the agency adds that if this ever happens to you or a loved one, to contact your local Social Security office as soon as possible. For now reporting, I'm Zach PRELUTSKY for Fox Carolina News.